Alright, 60-second summary for the new Milotic EX deck that you might think is a filthy stall deck, but if you look closely, there's energy, so it's actually a wall deck because Milotic can 3-shot a Charizard EX while simultaneously protecting itself against Charizard's attacks. The only thing that's special about Milotic EX is its immunity to damage and effects of attacks from your opponent's Terra Pokemon. This means Dragapult EX is useless, same with Charizard, Ceruledge, Terrapodos, Greninja, and more. Unfortunately, Milotic is still susceptible to a wide range of other Pokemon's attacks, so you gotta go wide and make it a full wall deck. There's Cornerstone Masked Ogerpon for ability Pokemon, Mimikyu for EX and V Pokemon, Iron Thorns EX to slow them down by shutting off Rulebox abilities, Noivern EX to wreck basic decks and those who rely solely on special energy, and Gastrodon to shut off stage 2 Pokemon abilities, though it can be played around. And that's literally the whole deck. You go second, put the Pokemon best suited for the situation in the active, accelerate energy with Crispin and Turbo Energize, and maybe even hope for lucky sleep flips. But I can't stress this enough. I am not a stall player. I'm a wall player. We're much cooler. Okay, so my choices are... I mean, it's not terrible, right? It's not good where we are right now. Okay, so Darkness is... Wait, is there Monkey Dory in this deck? Is there a Monkey Dory in this deck that I don't remember? Okay, so fighting is Cornerstone Masked Ogerpon. I don't know what we're facing. I think this is just the safest play. So let's do that. Dark is Noivern. Thank you. Thank you. I forgot about that. No, Gardus, we're not doing that. This is how we do it today. This is what we're doing. We go get the Milotic. We have turn 2 Milotic. Yeah, like I will make Regigigas when it's out in Prismatic Evolutions. I think it's more of like a Terrapodos Regigigas with Glass Trumpet or something. I'll look into it. It works with Heavy Baton, which is really nice. But just 330 damage for 4 energy on a single prize basic. You can one-shot everything except like Tyranitar EX. Like it is such an insane card. Oh, don't look at that. Let me get it on screen here. So what do we face? Oh, it's Frostlass. Well, that's even worse. So I lose the game. So yeah, just 330 damage if your opponent's active as a Terra Pokemon, and that is absolutely nutso. Well, it's gas. It's not ass. It's gas. Prismatic, wait, did I have this set up? You can also check out my preview. And it's Prismatic Evolutions, not Evolution. But that's my bad. Okay, so Lightning is Iron Thorns. I think we want to keep that. I think the Darkness, we don't need Noivern in this matchup. I think we just Judge and then hope we kind of stick them. Okay, we got Tyranitar. Who is best for this matchup? Okay, so not Mimikyu. Again, Noivern's not very good. A Tyranitar isn't the worst thing, but like I don't have any reason to put a Tyranitar into play. So we're just trying to limit the amount of damage that the Palkia is going to do to us at this point. Because we can put them to sleep and maybe that'll, you know, do some things. This is awkward. And FM Boss, well, that's not always been the case, unfortunately. Okay, so this is Greninja. Greninja's totally fine. Greninja is an easy win. No, it's a wall deck. There's a difference, okay? Please just retreat. Aw, man, I literally judged them into Froakie, Palkia, Night Stretcher, Iono, something else. Thank you, Tron Girl. Alright, so they're doing Subspace Swell. That's a 2-shot. That's fine. Unfortunately, they one-shot Tyranitar with their Dudatar. Okay, there's Crispin. Yeah, the Sveal Appeal. So, this is tough. Because if I can maybe put them to sleep, that'll slow them down. But Greninja's really tough. I think we just go... I think we Crispin the Lightning. And yeah, the Cornerstone Masked Ogerpon is not going to be seeing play this game. Alright, so that goes there. The Fighting Energy goes there. And then I think we just have to hope for sleep. If we get sleep, then that should make our life a lot easier. Hey! Yeah, Greninja can't do anything to Milotic. but Palkia can. So that's why I said this was going to be a bad matchup. Not only do they have the Frostlass, but things are just bad. And, you know, they have a backup Palkia. It's just, if I would have started Iron Thorns, we'd be in such a good spot right now. If we could have just done this backwards. I start the Iron Thorns, and then we just build up a Feebas Milotic on the bench, then things get easy. But we did it the wrong way around. And yeah, the Spheal Appeal. Okay, they might want... I mean, they probably have a bunch of Night Stretchers, so I was like, they might want to use the VStar power. Yeah. Use the VStar power now while you still have it. Okay. Are they going for a Hydro Break? Oh, they're going for a Hero's Cape. Okay, that's fine. Oh, we're doing things right now. All right, so I think this is Scoop Up Cyclone territory. Go Iron Thorns in the active, put the water on the Thorns, get Thorny, Volt Cyclone, send the water to the Feebas. Take our 2 prize cards. Okay, so unfortunately, we don't knock out the Palkia. But I do kind of need to keep my Feebas and my Milotic safe. My Lotic safe. But I didn't want to Iono them into a bunch of cards. They're getting there. Oh, there's Roxanne. Is Vac in the list at all? You're asking me questions I don't know the answer to for the win. You're asking me very difficult questions, and we got Roxanne into nothing. And they have a Frostlass. Okay, well, this is going amazingly. This is going swimmingly. Yeah, you know, I have 6 different lists, Bill. You never know what's in the list. You're not expecting to need... Okay, I mean, they can't attack this turn, but we're going to get Frostlass to hell. So the question is, do I go for another Iron Thorn? Okay, that's a good top deck. I think we definitely do that. Another Iron Thorns, or am I just going... Am I doubling up on the Milotic, knowing that they don't have... another Palkia setup? So the Greninja can't touch my Milotic. Okay, well, that didn't go great. That didn't go great. But they can't attack this turn. So that's one nice thing, is they cannot attack this turn with the Palkia unless they evolve. So it's a good thing I didn't give them a fresh hand of 6. All they need is Night Stretcher or Ultra Ball or Irida or... Well, I mean, those 3 are like, how do they not win? But they do maybe kind of... Wow. Okay. So there's another Frostlass. But if they want to attack, they have to evolve. And if they evolve, that's not great. Right? Logan, thank you for the expert commentary. So if they evolve into Palkia V-Star, then it will slowly get shredded by their own Frostlass. Oh, they just got it like that? Oh, they wanted the Cleffa. Okay, that's fine. I'll take the Cleffa. Oh, wait, they had the balls? They had balls in their hand the whole time? Don't you just hate that when you're looking down, you're like, what's in my hand? Oh, that's balls in my hand. Because they don't have Prime Catcher, because Hero's Cape is their ace spec. Their Palkia is just gonna get knocked out by their own Frostlass. That's gonna take 4 damage. So it's like, yeah, you knocked out my Iron Thorns. And you have a 9-card hand, which is pretty sick. I don't think they had game though, right? Because they had things, but I don't think they had game. All right, well, this is still, you know, highly unfortunate. We're not in a very good spot. Yeah, they've already used their V-Star power. You can tell they've used their V-Star power because there's a V-Star marker on the field, and it has this really cool flipping animation. Because that's what PDCGL does. They copied that from PDCGL, where you have this really cool, you know, the V-Star marker flips up in the air and slams back down, and it goes face down, and that's how you can tell it's been used. Oh wait, it's just a yellow light and then a line, and that's it? Oh, that's terrible. That's horrible. Okay, I mean, we have a Pokégear. I am not excited about what's happening right now. You know, maybe I did a little bit of a premature... Oh, why? They're waiting too long. They're waiting too long, because if I can get this Iron Thorns set up, we win with the bosses. So I think they're waiting too long right now. They have to go. You know, they're like, they just chugged... Oh, this is easy. Okay, so that's game then, right? So we just attach to the Iron Thorns, double turbo. Boss is the Frogadier. Or do I just bosses the... No, I think we just Hypno Splash, take the KO. They just chugged a Mountain Dew. There's Crispin. Okay, so we have the energy to attack with Iron Thorns. The reason I didn't boss anybody is because they are going to get knocked out, because it's going to come into my turn, and then we win, right? Because it'll do 20 to them coming into my turn, and then if I just pass the turn, we win, right? So this is what the YouTube title is going to be. You have to have a gigantic brain to play this deck. Look at this. I won an unfavorable matchup. They attacked with their Palkia the entire game. They had Frostlass, which is also really bad because all these dudes are ability-based. We still won this game because I have a gigantic brain. The doctors said they've never seen anything like it and I need surgery immediately, but I told them, nah, my audience is going to be super impressed by my gigantic brain. Yeah, this is going to be not the easiest deck in the world to play. And we just win with damage too. That's the cool thing. I didn't even need, you didn't even need to beat yourself off. I beat you off all together. I mean, I probably should let the Frostlass do it, but, you know, if you can win with Milotic, because this is not a stall deck. That's what I keep telling everybody. So what I told you coming into this. This is not a stall deck. This is a wall deck because it has energy. Okay? Because it has... that would explain why I couldn't get basics. If it has energy and it attacks, it is not a stall deck. A stall deck has no energy. No, that's not something like a stall player would say. It's a wall deck. It's a wall deck. No, Iron Thorns was not the MVP. That's a wall card. No, that's a stall card. No, Milotic was the MVP. I think it has to be Cornerstone. Oh, that's really bad. The Starmie is really the Starmie build. So we're just getting the worst matchups in history. I don't think I can win this one. I'll go get the Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. They do have Duraludon to deal with Mimikyu. But I think we just go for the Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon, because if they're playing Starmie, I think that means they're not playing good cards. If they're playing the Starmie, that means they're not playing good cards. So let's just go for another Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. Noivern's really putting in work this stream. All right, and then we go for... I guess we go for a Psychic. Okay, and then Pokégear for... let's get Crispy. Love getting Crispy. And then Crispin for... yeah, let's go Lightning and Fighting. So let me put the Lightning on the dude. Oh, wow. I hate how it's put the energy into your hand first. I always get mixed up. I always think it's going to accelerate. Because remember back in the day with Welder, they couldn't decide on PTCGO if you wanted to... if you weldered first, like if you chose your targets or if you just did the thing. Remember when they, on PTCGO, great game, you know, I did that, that tweet is still getting liked a few days later, where it's PTCGL 1,000 days later. I'll put that on screen. Because it was a banger, as the kids would say. Banger, I hardly knew her. All right, yeah, I guess we just put the whole tweet on there. Show off how many likes a Trust Your Pilot gets from his tweets. But they have to evolve or else, yeah, they have to evolve or else the dude is done. So PDCGL 1000, oh, I typed 100, but don't worry about it. But let's get that on screen. Just this is a really bad matchup because Archaludon does have an ability, but Iron Thorns, you know, if they just manually attach, it's not that great. They're Starmie, so they can take the KO, but they can't activate their ability. So yeah, PDCGL turned 1,000 days old on November 18th. Literally, like that's not an exaggeration. PDCGL came out on February 22nd, 2022. It's 1,000 days old, In those 1,000 days, they added a game log. And you can't really see, but on the left is all the features that PTCGO had when it went offline. And then on the right is all the PTCGO features after 1,000 days. And I added the little note that TCG Pocket had a game log on day 1. For PTCGL, it took 700 days. So 700 days for PTCGL, a game that needed a game log to get a game log. PTCGO had GLC. Yeah, you just, it's just expanded friend battles. That's all it is. I've had people ask me that, like, PTCGO had GLC. Yeah, it's expanded friend battles. PTCGL does not have expanded friend battles. So even if they supported Black and White and X and Y, you can't battle a friend in expanded because, again, it's such a well-made game, right? Such a fantastically made game. You can't even you can't do GLC. But yeah, PTCGO just had so many more features. It's crazy. And yet Pocket has made over $100 million. Over $100 billion since it came out. It's actually 100 million, but you know that's not as entertaining. Okay, so we have the energy, so we can. Oh, they're not gonna like this. They don't want me to do this. All right, then we go. I think no, I don't. Do we want to lose the psychic? Do we want to? And they just conceded. Yeah, they couldn't win that one. They needed to have Dialga VStar. If they have Dialga VStar, there's not much we can do there. But Iron Thorns just shuts them off early. It stops them from getting too thorny. Archaludon has an ability and does 220, so Milotic is not right for that one. So you switch it over to the Cornerstone Masked Ogerpon, which is immune to damage from Pokemon with an ability. So you just have this like 4-headed monster that just destroys people that play Pokemon cards, and it's great. The Mimikyu is interesting. Let's go. Arven, please tell me I'm playing a Gastrodon build. Please tell me we're playing a Gastrodon build, everybody. Everyone, time to freak out. Everything is going amazingly. They got nothing. They are cooked. They're like a summer ham. They are cooked. Okay, so we got Mimikyu. We have Shellos. Let's just get freaking double Shellos, baby. Oh, what's that? You want to bring up one Gastrodon? Oh, well, I got more. I got more Gastrodon. Yeah, what are you gonna do now, bro? Manually attach to all your Pokemon? That's what I thought. So this is how you just completely cook Lugia. I do have to be a little careful, but I think Lugia just loses, and they, you know, their turn 1 was going Squawkabilly and getting rid of a Lugia V-Star. They did get rid of an Archeops. But this is the Farigiraf build, and the Twitch chat hasn't heard this joke yet, but what do you call it when you retire a player's number in sports? You raise it to the girafters. Get it? You raise it to the, because Farigiraf is a giraffe, so you raise it to the girafters. Yeah, that's pretty good, right? Just came up with that all on my own while I was playing with my Ultra Balls. I think they just took some time to read the Gastrodon, so having 2 Gastrodon, they're gonna KO my Feebas. Okay, let's go Pokégear. Yeah, we want to get the Arven. So I can guess we just go, I can go Turbo Energize and a Poffin. Because who are we attacking? Do I want to just attack with the Farigiraf? Because then that makes me immune. Yeah, sure, let's attack with the Farigiraf. So we need a Turbo Energize and a Nest Ball. Oh, I also, you know, need I also need a way to get a Farigiraf, which I don't currently have. But that's fine. We will, yeah, I guess we just Ascension into a Milotic. Get the Milotic out of the deck. Let this dude survive for a turn. So this is going to give up 2 prizes, but they can't use Archeops. So I don't know why they haven't conceded yet. I have alternate attackers. If they boss up a Gastrodon, that's why you have 2. So if you haven't experienced Gastrodon, as long as this Pokemon is on your bench stage 2 Pokemon have no abilities. There are ways around this for Lugia players, but you have to use Jet Energy and manual retreats and just a whole bunch of things that Lugia is not accustomed to doing. So if you can get 2 Gastrodon into play, then they can't just boss your lone Gastrodon into the active and activate their Archeops abilities. they have to manually attach, which isn't great. And they just have to, you know, suck a huge butt. And they don't want to do that. You know, some people want to, some people don't. So Turbo Energize, we're just going to go Ferrega Raffin. We're going to raise it to the Ferrega Rafters. Because that's what they do with numbers. I'm also getting completely obliterated right now by draws. I was like, no, I'll take the Arven. That is the smart play. No, because I don't want to lose my bosses and my 2 Night Stretchers. That would be a terrible thing to lose my Gust and my Recovery. And it's like, no, you should have gotten the research because you're going to have the worst draws in the history of the universe. Okay? One of these days, we're going to take a KO and it's going to be glorious. You know, this is real Metapod versus Metapod. But I am in the driver's... Well, I guess I'm in the cockpit, right? I got my hands on the shafts. We're in the cockpit right now. And I'm motivated to hit them with my sticky bind. Oh, God. Okay. I think... I mean, if life gives you lemons, you gotta juice them real hard. So we're gonna get rid of the bosses. Who cares? You know, the YouTube audience is getting bored. My watch time is going down. I got to stimulate the YouTube audience. They're like, what? This is so boring. I don't want to play a wall deck. This is like a stall deck. No, this is a wall deck because I take KOs, right? You win the prize trade with this deck. A stall deck doesn't do anything. A stall deck just waits till you get to 0 cards in decks and, you know, takes 20 minutes, wastes your life. I win the prize trade because I have a gigantic brain. I mean, they can still put their Archeops into play. Just, you know, we both had terrible draws. Like, you can say, oh, well, you only won this match, Trust Your Pilot, because you're so handsome and they got distracted by your bare feet. And it's like, yeah, that's true. But the other reason is that we both drew terribly. And let's not forget that they had the Squawkabilly turn 1. I did not have a Squawkabilly. So we bosses the Minchino, because that is the biggest threat on their side of the field right now, even though it doesn't help the prize trade. That is the biggest threat that they have, and we're just trying to thin our deck right now. Sure, let's get the Mimikyu. No, we hang on. We gotta wait on the Mimikyu. We're gonna wait on the Mimikyu. We're not gonna be bad. We're gonna be smart. Our pants are gonna be smarties. We're gonna put a Mimikyu down. We're just gonna have all the things. Oh, I lost all my Night Stretchers, so maybe that's... Maybe I should be a little bit careful, because the Night Stretchers are how you get the energy back that you need to attack with Mimikyu, and we kind of got rid of those Night Stretchers because the damn YouTube audience. I see my watch time. I know when you click away. You wouldn't believe the analytics that I have access to. I can tell who you are, where you live, you know, how much drool you get on the screen when I talk about feet, at what point of the video. So it's... YouTube audience, I know. If you're doing something unscrupulous, I know what you're doing over there. Don't think I won't know. And they're shipping the entire hand. Okay, so here we go. The game is finally going to start on turn... Well, I guess it's turn 14. Because turn 6... Yeah, that was both our turn 6s. So this is turn 7. So this is turn 14 or 15. I don't know what unscrupulous means. Hey, neither do I. But if you use big words, then dumb people think you're smarter than you actually are. Because dumb people don't know what the words mean either. But they hear a big word they don't know, and they think, oh man, this person must be smart. They must read books. And it's like, yeah, I do. I mean, it's great. You know, I read the history of the foot. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Trondro started drilling. Like, Trondro had to replace their phone. You know, Trondro has a waterproof phone, but not even... There's no waterproof phone on the planet that can withstand Trondro watching a Trust Your Pilot video. Okay, so what you have to remember is Archeops cannot use its ability because it's a stage 2 and it's on the bench. Because I have 2 Gastrodon, they can't boss up a Gastrodon and activate Archeops' ability. So what they have to do is manually attach a Jet Energy to the Archeops and put that in the active, use their 1 Archeops that's in the active to Primal Turbo 2 energy into play. I think their only play at that point would be Iron Hand Sex. And they just did a manual attachment on Iron Hand, so that's really bad. So their only play is to just like go Legacy Energy on this guy but they're doing 160, so they wouldn't even knock out my Milotic. Okay, that's Mr. Shimo. This was a good day for puns and stuff. For, you know, if you were a Disney princess or whatever, you'd be Rapunzel. You'd all be Rapunzel. Get it? Because of all those puns you have. Get it? Have I played the High Dragon deck? Echidna, yeah, obviously you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. I uploaded it. I did kind of badmouth High Dragon in the intro of that video because, you know, it's just, you can't have a stage 2 Pokemon that doesn't one-shot Raging Bolt, right? If your stage 2 Pokemon does not one-shot Raging Bolt, your life gets so much harder. Like, you know, me watching my own videos. But High Dragon is doing a lot better in tournaments now. I think people are starting to realize that discard 3, if you discard the right cards, is actually pretty goated. You know, it works with Dark Patch, it works with Sparkling Crystal, it works with Counter Gain. Okay, I mean, I'm taking all of the prizes, and we didn't even get to do anything this game. This was such a boring game, but expert commentary, you know? You still watch Thursday Night Football because of Al Michaels' expert commentary, you know? Even when the Lions go up by 50 points against the Jaguars, you still watch it. And Pikmin 4, yeah, I think that's what people are starting to realize is that, yes, Obsidian is a very good attack, spreading a bunch of damage. It's really good at single prize decks, and they use their Jet Energy incorrectly. So, yeah, so Gastrodon, you get 2 Gastrodon into play against Lugia, they have an impossible time. Like, imagine playing this in Sacramento. Get it? Sacramento, because all of our toes are out. Imagine playing against a double Gastrodon deck IRL with your Lugia deck. You're going to get a double prize penalty for an illegal deck search under Gastrodon. And, like, that, like, if Sacramento, I think, is the first stream tournament that's going to have Surging Sparks, there's going to be double prize penalties on stream if someone's playing Gastrodon. Well, this is going to be an interesting one here. Okay, so we have Mimikyu. That's not going to matter. Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon also doesn't really matter. But the Farigiraf and the Feebas do kind of matter in this matchup. Oh, we are so cooked right now. Okay, this is bad. This is really bad. This is the opposite of good. Okay, let's go. Do I want Turbo Energize or TM Evolution? I think I want to go Turbo Energize is probably the more likely candidate. We're not going to Iono them. And I was going to say, we just have to hope for a boring card. But do they have any? They have a Luminous Energy, so that doesn't, I mean, that shuts off the Gift Energy. That doesn't matter. Oh, this is, why couldn't we have gotten something? Literally anything. Okay, so for Farigiraf, I mean, it doesn't really matter though, right? Yeah, I mean, let's just do the thing. It doesn't really matter. Let's go Water Fighting, because we're not going to be putting Teal Mask Ogerpon into play. Though it's not like there's not a grass type Reggie, and all of their attackers except for Terapagos would have it. So like the targeted bolt is bad. They can double Reggie, which is also very bad. But they're having a turn over there. They're having quite a turn. We are getting super cooked. That's fine. I do have a turn 2 Milotic, because we can Jet Energy. And, oh, this is great. Okay, so they're kind of in a rough spot here. Why do we have to get the Night Stretcher? Actually, no, that's great. The Night Stretcher, well, I mean, the Night Stretcher doesn't really matter, because I had Hyper Aroma. God, isn't Hyper Aroma the worst card ever made? Okay, let's get Gastrodon, that, and... I mean, do I have a backup attacker? No, we just kind of have to... We just gotta hope we get something good out of the prizes here. And for the win, you missed it. We faced off against your deck and we lost. Again, I was doing a meme. I was memeing. But I think we do put Radiant's Arena down because they're not going to be able to one-shot me. So that's going to be the main thing, is they cannot one-shot me here. And then we have a Giraffe. And I think we just go Hypno Splash. Yeah, playing other people. You always like it when other people play with your deck, don't you, for the win, you sicko? You get off on people playing with your deck, slipping their fingers inside your sleeves, you know, putting those sleeves. Oh yeah, put those sleeves over the cards. Oh man, put them over my slippery Palkia. Oh, there's barely any space between your fingers and my Palkia. So yeah, they have double Regigigas. They're going Regirock, but I'm doing 160. So we're knocking out every single one of their Pokemon. Their Pikachu is useless against both Milotic and Farigiraf. They have a Pheasantipity, that's fine. So it looks like because I prized Milotic, that's bad. But we should be okay. Like, this is very interesting. Like, they just went balls on the table here and said, I'm starting Pikachu. I have every Regi in play right away. But they have to get a Regidrago. And, okay, are they going to do a Jiggle Impact? No, they have to discard an energy yet. Now, wait, no. Yeah, they have Luminous. Okay, so they have it. They have it. So it's just going to be a case of who can do damage the most. But the Radiant's Arena is what's going to save me here, right? Because they can't do 160. Oh, they can do 160. Okay. All right, but I don't see any grass or fire energy. They have the one luminous energy. They need to have... Why'd they have fire? For the Regidrago. But the Radiant's Arena is going to be huge here. Violence Addict, that was one of your worst ones ever. I am disappointed to even be in the same room as you. I mean, I could go for Cornerstone Masked Ogerpon and prevent them from ever attacking with Regigigas and Regidrago, which would be kind of funny. And it would give us a use for that fighting energy. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's have some fun. I could put the Milotic dude into play, but that's boring. So we have Farigiraf down. I think I attach to the Farigiraf, and then we go Arven. Okay, we have TM Evolution. Earthen Vessel seems good. How many more bosses we got? Oh my god, okay, I was being conservative and like, oh no, we gotta save those bosses. No, I should have just been going crazy on bosses. I should have been pretending like it was a Lechonk and been going ham. Okay, that was my bad. I'm sorry. I was not familiar with my game here. I did not realize I was goated in the sauce like that. I did not realize I was goated in the sauce like that. Who do I need to sacrifice for a usable full length card? Well, we had one back in the day, like 3 years ago, that was playable for like 2 months. Those were fun. Those were fun times, weren't they? Okay, so they have to ship the entire hand, but I can take the knockout. I can spray them with my Dirty Beam. Oh yeah, I'm gonna whack you with my Armor Tail and then spray you with my Dirty Beam. And that'll soften up the Pikachu. But I can't take a KO, so... You want a Pheromosa card? No, they realized that the first Pheromosa card they made was super toxic, letting you attack on turn 1, and like, we're not doing that again. I don't know why they wouldn't put the gift energy on the Regidrago, right? Like, why wouldn't you put the gift energy on the Regidrago in that situation? Just to draw cards? Chill birthday, and you're spending it here? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. So I think the game plan is okay, let's just buy ourselves some time. We don't need the Feebas. We're foregoing the Feebas. We also only have one more Night Stretcher. No, Violence Addict, you're a terrible person. Okay, where the hell are all of my boss's orders? And because I put you to sleep, what the hell? Where's all my boss's orders? All right, well, I think we're using Iono. This is why they should have used the gift energy. I also don't think I have a stadium in like any of my... All right, now we get a freaking boss's orders. Oh yeah, now we get the boss's orders. Cool, thank you. So happy about that. Okay. I have to hit into the Regidrago, so I think what I do here is we Dirty Beam the Pikachu, right? Because we can do we Dirty Beam the Pheasantipity. Because if I Dirty Beam The Pikachu they can wall. No, we go for the Pheasantipity, because then I can take a KO. Because again, the Ferregaraf is weak to grass. It is not weak to fighting, which is really good, because if it was weak to fighting, the Regirock would just get us. And the Milotic is weak to lightning, but the Regieleki sucks. But the Pikachu Regi deck is fun when it works. The problem is that it ran into a wall deck, not a stall deck. If I was playing Noivern EX, we just automatically win, because Noivern protects itself against basics. What's the point of failing the Poffins? To get them out of my deck, so I never redraw them. So the reason I don't need Buddy-Buddy Poffin, so I just get rid of them. I have no use for Buddy-Buddy Poffin, so we just completely get rid of them. And then I think, who should get the double turbo? That is the question here. Who gets the double turbo? I don't think it matters, but I'll let chat decide. Who gets the double turbo? Either Ferregaraf or Ogerpon. I'll let you decide. And then we have Night Stretcher and the Switch. I guess we go for Night Stretcher. No, I don't have Grass Energy. Ogerpon? Alright, Pikmin. Pikmin said Ogerpon. Wait, do I have a Fighting Energy in the discard pile? I do. Okay, so we're going to put that there. Make this a giraffe win. Ah, somebody's pain was higher than yours. Alright, so they're going to take the KO with the Regidrago. What's Regidrago's favorite hobby? Dragging down... Violence Addict. No. You got to do better. Alright, if they Iono this hand, we do lose. And it will be Pikmin's fault. But why not get... Because I don't want them... The Mimikyu is an easy knockout for them. The Feebas is an easy knockout for them. I want to make their life more difficult. Right? So I don't want the basics in the deck into play. And then we win. Oh, and they had Precious Trolley. They didn't even need the Precious Trolley. They just destroyed me. So you get rid of cards you don't need when you can to increase your odds of getting better cards. Like, I'm going to need Boss's Orders to win this game. That is non-negotiable. That is unscrupulous. I need Boss's Orders to win this game. So I don't... If I get Iono to 2, I want to increase my chances of getting bosses and decrease my chances of getting Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Okay, so they are taking the knockout with Regidrago. They cannot affect my hand. We have won the game because this is what wall decks do, baby. Wall decks destroy people. Getting Feebas on board wouldn't be good. No, because Milotic doesn't stop any. It just stops the Pikachu. But Ferregaraf also stops the Pikachu, and Ogerpon also stops the Pikachu. Oh no, wait! No! You cost Pikmin, you cost me the game! Because Ogerpon can't knock out the Pheasantipity. Well, also the Ferregaraf also can't knock out the Pheasantipity. But you've cost me everything. Look at what you've done! You've ruined everything. Fez is weak. Oh, right. I keep thinking that's the problem. Like, you have one darkness Pokemon that's weak to grass, and then you have another one that's weak to fighting. My pilot brain cannot handle this. Blaming chat. Hey, that's why I record live for the win. You should do that. You can't blame your YouTube audience. Yeah, Ogerpon doesn't hit for weakness. See, there you go. I told you. See? Pikmin, no, see, Pikmin, I told you. I knew it. Yeah, you're trying to gaslight me into thinking that I'm not right. See, this is all your fault. Do you see what you've done here? You have made the ultimate oopsie. Okay, they've made an oopsie too. They went autopilot there for a second. They made a big oopsie. Okay, we're fine. We're all good. That doesn't look like a boss's top deck to me. So they made an oopsie, but we're all good. Because we're going to get one of our 2 remaining bosses. We're just going to have them in the hand. And then we go Psychic Energy on this guy. Okay, just don't Iono me. I have both bosses in my hand. Do not do this to me. So yeah, that was the problem. They just went kind of autopilot there. Where they're just like, oh no, I'm just going to keep attacking with Regidrago. That's what I used to knock out everybody. They forgot that Ogerpon did the thing. But yeah, I knew that Ferregaraf was the play, and I wanted to go Ferregaraf. But Walking Plane, if you want to use your channel points, you can... Oh, wait, no. Wait, no. No, you don't have metal energy. Oh, they do have metal. Oh, no. But no, I knew. It's not my fault. I knew what the right play was. Oh, we should have gone for the Farigiraf win, okay? That is Pikmin's fault. Everyone, use your channel points to get Pikmin banned. Get him out of here. You know, we only allow pro players here. Only pro players get to play the game right now. Oh, that was a lot scarier than it should have been. But once again, if it's a stall deck, how come I'm taking all 6 prizes? Huh? Answer me that one, naysayers. So I will Earthen Vessel my top deck unless it's a Noivern or a Mist Energy. Get the energy out of my deck and then just win. Because that's what we do. Okay, we got to get all the rest of the energy out of the deck. Please, just let it happen. Right? Just please. Give me one nice thing, PDC Joe. You took 3 God Packs away from me. Just give me one nice thing. Oh my god, it did! Oh my god! PDC Joe, you gave me one nice thing. Thank you. Okay, Covert Flight. What are you going to do now, bro? You're going to deck out. Let's do it. One nice thing. Please tell me we win. I got the Noivern. Noivern's time to shine finally happened. We just don't do anything. We got the Mist Energy. It would have been nice to get the other Mist Energy in case they're playing Enhanced Hammer. But as long as they don't have a Temple of Sinnoh, we win the game. It's that simple. As long as they don't have Temple of Sinnoh, that's GG. Because all they have are basics. And then the Mist Energy prevents the Frenzied Gouging. This was like a 15-minute game. And they can see, they knew it. They couldn't do anything against Mist Energy Noivern. Boom, I told you, this is not a stall deck, even though they would have decked out. This is a wall deck. Why wasn't Noivern the MVP? Noivern deserved that. Noivern won us the game. Noivern absolutely cooked. They are cooked.